Hello, investors. Welcome to Money Reality with Crystal. I am Crystal John Chris, and you're watching Crystal Invest. Today, we're going to be talking about how to start investing in 2024. Yes. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I do not know what you're waiting for because honestly, this channel talks about everything business, investing, and finance. Talking about our personal journey in investing, how it has been for me, what I'm doing, what I'm about to do, how I research investment stocks, how I decide that I use the apps that I'm using, how it has been for me. Please hit the subscribe button and join the community of investors. Thank you. You won't regret it. So when someone asks me why do I need to invest, we're still trying to learn how to cover our basic needs. We're just trying to get through the basics, okay? So investing is like a long stretch, and you're like, I've not eaten trees. I don't have tree skulls meat, Crystal, and you're talking about investing. That's a long stretch. Why do you need to think about that? And that is a good question. So we're going to be talking about why you need to think about that, and then we're going to talk about how you need to start investing. Okay, the strategies and the things you need to put in place to start investing for 2024 from March down to December 2024. We're also going to be talking about the assets you need to be aware of to start investing, how you can invest in them, where you can invest in them. We're also going to be talking about your how to make research before investing. So all these are talking about in this video. So you should sit tight. Why do you need to invest? In this time of economic crisis, post COVID-19, inflation eroding the value of your money, and like in full price, economic downturn, regression, why do you need to invest? And the reason why I need to invest is because I know that it is the best way to use the little I have. I do not want to be wasteful of the money that I have. I don't want to be wasteful of my time, my energy, my money. So investing, learning how to invest, knowing where to invest is the best use of my time to maximize the resources that I have. Okay? In simple English, is not wasting money, not wasting your time, and not wasting your life force, your energy. The idea say God is an investor, okay, because he told you to multiply. He gave you trees that has fruits, okay, and in that fruit has seeds. And when you plant those seeds, the seeds come up to become trees. The trees bear fruit, and the fruit has seeds. Multiplication. So now that you know why you need to start investing, how can you invest? If you are a salary earner or a freelancer or a contractor, whatever it is that your job description, you have to know that if you have an earning account, you also need to have an investment account. So the first step in investing in 2024 is to actually open an investment account. Okay. You need to open an investment account that is in a higher currency than your local currency. And this is so important because my previous video, I kept talking about how to save in higher currencies, especially if you are in Nigeria, how to save in Naira, how to save in dollar, excuse me, how to save in dollars. This is so important because that is the best way to beat inflation. All right, you get hike in fuel price, you get hike in gas prices, you get hike in food commodities, basic essential commodities that you need to survive as a human being. And the only way, one of the ways to combat it, not the only way, excuse me, one of the way to combat it is if you actually save in higher currencies. You saving in higher currency can allow you to convert your money to your local currency at the current exchange rate and still be afloat, like keep your head high above waters. This you have an earning account. So now you have to create an investment account. Okay, this is the account where you send 10%, 20%, 30%. You send that money off your earnings to that account. Okay, if you don't have an investment account, how can you even start investing in 2024? Like how? How are you going to do it? So first of all, you need to start saving to invest. Okay, most people have it all, like have it backward. They think they need to save for emergencies. You do not save for emergencies. Why would you saving for bad things to happen to you? No. Instead, you have what they call an emergency fund, a 3 to 6 months emergency fund. It's your backup in case anything sup, like in case anything come up, that is your go-to funds. All right. And then after that, the next thing is supposed to be saving for in your investments. So that's why you need to have an investment account. So whatever money comes in, if you've told yourself that in 2024 I'm going to be investing 30% of my income, right? You move 30% of that amount. So if you are earning 100,000 in dollars or in naira, if you are earning 100,000, you're going to be taking 30% of that, which is 30,000, into you're going to move that into your investment account, and you can do it in such a way that it is automated. All right, that every time there are sites that and apps that I'm going to be listing out very soon that can help you automate your investments. All right, so that you don't have to think about it. It just goes out as it's coming in. It's going out as it's coming in. So now once you have an investment account and then you have decided the amount you're going to be investing every month, depending on how your income comes in, if it's bi-weekly, weekly, or daily, however it is, you've decided how the amount you're going to be investing. The next thing you need to know is to recalibrate your mindset. Okay, you need to feed your mind, because everything that you are going to be doing is going to be coming up from here. So you need to feed this. So you need first thing you need to do is, what are the assets? What are the things you can invest in? While you are building your investment accounts, okay, to be able to get to the point where you can start investing, okay, while you are building your investment account, you need to start making your research. You need to start learning what to invest in. What is the best use of my time? You need to start finding out what are your goals, what are your risk tolerance. Are you a conservative investor like me? You don't like taking too much risk, you want to preserve your capital. And that preservation of capital is depending on your age. Okay, if you're between the age of 45 to 65, you don't need to be taking anything, you don't need to be going into risky investments. Okay, investments that are very volatile, that you don't know what's going to come out at the end of the day. You need to start going to middle, you need to start going for conservative investments that have little to no risk. Little to no risk. All right. So, and that those could be in that can be in the money market account, that can be mutual funds, that can be investing in, real estate investment trust, REITs. All right. But because before that, while you are stuffing up money to start investing, you start improving your mindset. That's why you need to start telling yourself how to start investing in higher currency. You need to learn how to earn in higher currency. You need to learn how to start investing in higher currency, start saving in higher currency. All right. While you spend in local currency or in a lesser currency. Recalibrate your mindset to start earning in dollars, saving in dollars, investing in dollars or in any higher currency, and spend in your local currency. So now we've talked about having an investment account. We've talked about how to recalibrate your mindset to start investing in higher currencies, invest. What are the assets you can invest in? Have stocks, okay, your local stocks, your Nigerian stocks. We have cryptocurrency, we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, we have real estate, land, sublets, apartments, lease, rental properties, okay? And then we have mutual funds, we have euro bonds. Mutual funds, we're talking about money market account, we're talking about dollar mutual funds. We also have what we call certificate of deposit, treasury bills, bonds, okay, government bonds, corporate bonds. Once you know the assets that you are okay with according to what you want for yourself, financial freedom, travel the world, financial independence, whatever it is that you've set as a goal for yourself, then you have to find out the investment vehicle that can take you there. If if you've told yourself that you want to stop working at the age of 35, and then you have to find out what investment vehicle can get you from now, can take you to that destination, that can fund your bills even after you stop working at 35. If it's real estate, buying plots of land, hectares of land, if it's going into agriculture, if it's starting up a business that you can operate globally, whatever business it is, whatever you want to do, whatever goal that you have set, you have to find out the investment vehicle that can be able to take you to that place. Let's start small, simple goals like you want to have an asset that can be able to pay for your luxurious life, which is maybe going out with friends, which is traveling, vacation. You want to have an investment that can fund your vacation. All right. You look at stocks. You look at can how much stocks do I need to buy? How much shares of stocks do I need to buy? Can it pay? What dividend is it paying out? How has it paid out dividend in the past 5 years? Okay, I talked about how to research on stocks in my other video, so you can find it in the description box below. Make sure to watch that so that you can learn how to navigate that properly. Yes. So vacation I'm going to be, is it outside the country? Is it interstate vacation? Okay. So what investment can I do? Can I start now that can be able to fund my vacation lifestyle, my travel lifestyle? Okay. I want to see the world. What investment can fund that? Okay. I want to have a home. I want to own a home at the age of 35. What investment can I start now that can be able to that can get me a home at the age of 35 if I am 25 right now? Whatever you're going to be investing, whatever assets you're going to be investing in, you have to ensure that it is according to your risk tolerance. You have to make sure that it is also going to be according to your goals, the goals you set for yourself. If you're writing a book, that is a digital asset. Okay. This book, I want to sell this, I want to sell 1 million copy of this book. Can 1 million copy of this book be able to fund my dream? And 1 million copy of this be able to fund my dream? Can this course that I'm trying to create online for people to buy, can this course be able to sponsor this goal that I want for myself? So this is something that you have to sit down and think for yourself. Okay, what am I doing? How am I going to get there? What is the investment? So you need to learn the investment vehicles, the pros and cons about these assets and investment vehicles to be able to get to where you're going to. It's just like knowing that you have to get from point A to point B. For example, you're going to move from Port Harcourt to Lagos. Are you going to be going by bus or by plane? Okay, if you're going to go by bus, how many hours does it take for you to get there? It's going to take you 24 hours, 12 hours for me to move from Port Harcourt to Lagos by bus. Okay, how much does it cost you? Okay, it costs about 30,000 naira to get from Port Harcourt to Lagos by bus. If you're going to be going by plane, how long does it take? It takes roughly 2 hours, 3 hours max to get from Port Harcourt to Lagos. Okay, how much does it cost to move from Port Harcourt to Lagos? How much does it cost to move from Port Harcourt to Lagos by plane? And then you see, okay, 216,000. When you think about why you need to get there, and then the how becomes possible. Your why, and then the money you have available, and then the how. Okay. So why I'm going to pick up in European ambassadors in the international airports in Lagos. So I'm in Port Harcourt. How do I get there? And it is in 3 hours time. And I need to be there in 3 hours time. I'm definitely going by flights. Okay. I'm definitely going by flights. I'm going to pay 216,000 to go by flight. But if I am going to visit my aunt, I may have to go by bus, and I have time, enough time to spend, and the road is actually very good. It's not risky. The road is not bad. I can actually go by bus. So you have to find out where you are heading to. Your destination is important. Your destination, why? Your destination is important. The why you need to get there, and then the how you need to get there. Now, in learning the how, you need to, like, just like how you know the pros and cons in taking an airplane versus bus to get to wherever you're going to. You also need to know the pros and cons in the assets you're going to be investing in, because these assets, these are your investment vehicle that can be able to transport you from where you are right now to where you want to be. Okay, so this investment, if you're talking about pieces, if you're talking about land, real estate, we're talking about millions of naira. We're talking about $2,000 and above. Okay, to have that in our bank account if we're going to be buying real estate, if we're going to be going into real estate, we're going to be investing in pieces of land, plots of land, hectares of land. If we're going to be buying, building condos, duplex, whatever apartment, 3 bedroom apartments, we're going to be buying it for ourselves, or we're going to be subletting it to use the rental income to fund something else that is in our goal. Okay, you need to find that out. What are the pros and cons in buying land? Is there any consequences of buying land? I don't think so, except if you bought in a very bad location. So that is the consequence of buying land. Or if you got scammed, okay, the people that sold the land are not the real owners of the land. So that is something that you have to go to court case for. And the pros and cons, you need to weigh the pros and cons of whatever you're going to be investing in. Now, if you're talking about buying stocks, you need to first of all make your due diligence on which stock to buy. Not because they're saying buy Amazon, buy Meta, and you go and buy Meta without checking the annual report on what is going on in the company. How is the company be able to make profits? What is the future forecast of this company? All right, you need to learn how to make your research on these assets. Now, if you're going to be investing in euro bonds, okay, the euro bonds, you're talking about 50 million is the least in naira. 50 million naira is the least you can invest in euro bond. So if you don't have that amount, I'm busy 5 million naira, please I'll check. There's 5 million naira, I'm going to write it on the screen here. So if you don't have that amount of money to invest in, and then you're looking at the interest rate, what is the interest rate to invest in that amount? If you're going to be investing that amount, and for how long can it be able to fund what I'm supposed to do with this money in the long run? These are questions you need to ask yourself, okay? You need to first consider the options you have available, the assets you have. So if you cannot invest in euro bonds, there are mutual funds, there are dollar mutual funds that you can invest in. You can invest in money market account. I think money market accounts, their interest rate is from 9.65% per year, or you'll be investing in naira. And then we also have corporate bonds, government bonds. For federal government saving bonds, there's 12.3% that I checked for December. I don't know for January, February month, but I'll be putting them out on the screen right here. Then, okay, yeah, for corporate bonds, if you want to invest in corporate bonds, Piggyvest is an app that can allow you invest in corporate bonds. Right now, they have an investment that is ongoing for 5,000 naira for 12 months, and they're going to be paying you 16% at the end as an interest rate. So you can buy multiple units of that and keep. So these are stuff that you have to start finding out while you are saving to invest, while you are building up your investment cash, stacking up your investment money. You have to start finding where to put your money. Okay, what's the best use of my money? Where can I put my money, and what is the return on my investment? Where can I invest my money? If you have enough money to start to finance startups, okay, you can consider looking at angel investments, right? Angel investment start to invest in startup companies that can be able to that the return can be more than 100% fold, right? But it's risky. You need to know how to do your due diligence. You need to know how to work your way around it. So investing is it's fun. Like it's fun to learn to navigate your way around this. Okay, learn to navigate your way around this. Be smart with your money. This is 2024, and I hope you've learned. I hope you've learned a lot from this. And I hope that you're going to start taking actions, all right? I've given you a lot of assets for you to go home, sit down and think about. I've told you where to start investing, and then you can start with in Nigeria, there are mobile apps like Optimus where you can able to save and invest in Nigerian and foreign stocks. There is Trove, there is Bamboo, there's Piggyvest for corporate bonds and to that also pay you for saving with them. So these are legit platforms, okay? You can do your own research. I'll see you in my next video. The next video, I'm going to be talking about how you can make your research. If you want to invest in Nigerian stock, if you want to invest in any Nigerian stock, the site you can go to, what you need to start looking out for, how to compare the price to earning ratio, the industry trends, and all of that. You need to start doing that in my next video. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join the family, my Telegram group chat. The link is in the description box. See you in my next video. I am Priska John Chris, and this is Crystal Invest. Thank you guys. Bye.